In my sports management program, I learned everything from starting a business, budget management, networking, everything that you'll need to provide for your employer in the future. I think JSU is a great help for that.
Our practicum experiences are in surrounding areas, and so they do see us in action. With that and our instructors putting in a good word for us, they help us in any way they can to find a job.
I was very nervous to come into the program the first few days. I immediately got comfortable. Everyone was so nice. The teachers were very welcoming.
Our lab and our equipment, it's really a blessing. It really prepares us to go out in the field.
I would say my first time being at JSU, I was on a tour and it felt like home. It was so friendly and loving, and it was home away from home.
The College of Health Professions and Wellness prepares our students for 21st century careers in the areas of health and wellness. Whether it's in our state-of-the-art facilities or out in the community, our students are receiving experiential learning early and often in all programs. I'm Dr. Tracy Matthews, Dean of the College of Health Professions and Wellness. The College of Health Professions and Wellness includes the following departments: nursing, kinesiology, and respiratory therapy.
Kinesiology is probably known best for movement, for healthy active movement, and for promoting health and wellness.
Our subject, physical education, is just as important as any other subject taught in today's school. And having PE in schools is not only just helping them stay active, but it's also helping them to have a better learning experience as well.
When our students navigate our curriculum, they are not limited to a specialized field. Our curriculum takes a comprehensive approach to the sport industry. Anytime that you have that multi-billion-dollar industry, there's going to be a high need for professionals who actually know what they're doing.
You don't necessarily have to know a lot about sports. It's the business, the marketing part of it. The sports is a bonus. You get to be in a good environment around sports, but you're not out there playing the game. You know, you're coordinating it. They give you the credentials, they bring you to the press box, field, you get to take pictures, post things on official websites with the big names, big companies for big teams. It's very surreal opportunities.
JSU is really unique in the fact that it offers this degree in the first place. Only a handful of universities in our state do offer a program anything like this that has recreation, sports management, recreation management, outdoor leadership, all of those things kind of encompassed in one degree.
My favorite part is that we do get to have fun together. Like, me and my classmates get to go camping. We get to go hiking. We get to be together and do fun stuff and not just sit in the classroom. I really enjoy just getting to know my classmates and the fact that we get to become friends and build relationships with one another, as well as our professors and recreation professionals around us. So it's really cool to just have those relationships and have like a family.
Our undergraduate exercise science and wellness degree prepares you to go on to a graduate program in physical therapy, occupational therapy, physician's assistant, chiropractic school, any of those areas. And we try to get our students in the classroom as often as we can. If you're a health and physical educator, we try to get our students out into the community as often as we can and into the lab as often as we can so that we can provide that experiential learning that's truly going to set them up for success.
Well, exercise science in itself is actually a very big topic. It's a very large major. You could do a number of things within it. You could be a coach, you could be a PE for children, you could do it at college level, you could be an athletic trainer, you could be a physical therapist, an occupational therapist. I mean, the options are really endless. They said you can have people working from NASA to NASCAR to bull riding. It's incredible how many things you can do with this major. So with it, I want to be a physical therapist, but that's not your only option.
What I've learned at Jacksonville State through the exercise science program, I've been able to pretty much transfer into what I do at my internship through helping people with functional fitness by having the science behind why we're doing what we're doing and being able to communicate that well to our athletes and help them live fitter, first of all. And by fitter, I think leads to just happier and better well-being. And I owe a lot of that to JSU.
Our department is well known across the state for providing exemplary nurses, as well as our excellent state board pass rate.
Being a nurse is very serious. It can be scary because their lives are in your hands, but you have amazing teachers, faculty and staff, and your peers that will say, no, do not give up, keep pushing. They believe in you.
Our students receive fair and equitable training throughout the entire program, and we also provide clinical experiences that allow them to care for anyone, anywhere, anytime.
I think all of the nursing staff are my favorites. They're beyond supportive, helpful in the lectures or in labs or in sims.
Our students have multiple resources for learning. Not only do we provide activities within the classroom, we also have a simulation lab that students can go in and participate in patient scenarios in a safe environment, knowing that even if there is harm from the choices that they've made, it's not going to result in a negative effect for the patient in the simulation. Once these students are able to participate in these activities, they understand the importance of making correct decisions and knowing the things that are in the best interest of the patient.
Students can benefit from the hands-on experience here by going into our lab space that is set up just like a hospital. They will also go to clinicals, various clinical sites throughout the state of Alabama. These could be hospitals ranging from adult care, traumas, neonatal care, your ICU settings, but they're prepared for all those settings within our lab before they even go into a hospital setting.
When we're looking for students, we often find the ones that like to stay busy and do different things, and then the other side, and we always kid about, you gotta wanna play with toys, because with respiratory therapy, everything we do, we have a medical device, we have some type of a piece of equipment or something that you use to provide that therapy.
It really prepares us for any possible technology that we might see out in the field. It's really gonna benefit us once we graduate and start helping these patients.
Healthcare is a promising field in the fact that the pay is generally above average compared to other job fields around, but it's also plentiful as far as the job availability. It can be demanding. You're dealing with people at their worst times. You're dealing with the sickest of the sickest, but yet you get to see what you do make them better and get them to walk out and go home and rejoin their family. So it's very rewarding from that side of it.
When I look at the College of Health Professions and Wellness, I see a student-centered college in which the faculty and staff care about our students and want to see them succeed just as much as they do.